The last All Out show, I talked to a lady that bangs dogs. Whitney, Wisconsin. And she drinks their pee. Now, were you sleeping with this dog of yours, too?
I don't really want to say sleeping with my dog, but
having
I have
sex?
sex with my dog, yeah.
When did you start having sex with dogs?
I've been doing that for about 4 years now.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
How did you coax him into fucking you the first time?
He was humping his pillow one day, and I decided that I could be his release.
Okay, so then what'd you do?
I just got down on all fours, and he knew what to do from there.
Were you able to orgasm?
Oh, yeah, every time.
There's some new study that attaches dick size to self-esteem, and we're all gonna do it.
Volunteers are currently being sought for a study on penis size and self-esteem. And
we should do that just to see who should have the highest self-esteem.
And she's looking to investigate how men feel about their bodies in a culture where we place an emphasis on size.
Like, what if I should just fucking be suicidal based on my dick size? And I didn't even know. I didn't even realize it. I'm living in some fucking fantasy.
She could have some bad news for you.
Doesn't take away all the pussy I got, John.
Hey, I've never doubted it.
Doesn't unring that bell. And we're thinking about bringing back the all-out request hour. All right, man, we're going back on y'all cats. We used to do this shit way back in the day, and people have been asking for it, so we're going to try it out. It's an all-out, all-request hour. You call up, request a song that you want to hear, and we will play it for you. And now here's another episode of the All Out Show. What up, though? Feeling a little bit better. I took a walk yesterday, and I jumped back on Instagram. So, in case you missed me on Instagram, a lot of people did. Were you one of those people that missed me on Instagram a lot? Now I want you to ask yourself a question. Did you buy my book? Oh, you didn't? Well, fuck you. You're a user. But if you did buy my book, thank you. There's two of them, Hyena and Hummingbird. That's the only reason why I do Instagram. That and to sleep with women sometimes. A couple of chicks hit me up. Oh my, there was a few that I just was like, damn. I just want to take them through there. I want to take them fucking through there.
Some lady actually contacted me, asking me to pass along to you for you to contact her. Said, hey, have Jude hit me up.
How's she look?
Not bad.
Look it up.
All right.
You know I ain't got no self-esteem, so there's a self-loathing that I have that trying hard at sex helps me. I know that about myself. I'm quite aware. Win for you, lose for me. After you go home, I'm still a broken man, but I will break your vagina in the most nicest way. Hey, she's pretty. Well, the guy isn't. Get it off the guy, John. Sorry. What a weirdo, man. The problem is chicks that like me live far away. They might as well live on fucking Mars. Like, what am I going to do? Hey, if you're ever in L.A., hit me up. HMU, babe. That's that new fandangled internet talk. BRB.
Duckface then.
Whatever. Scoot, yeah. Go to another one. Look at her, yeah, in shape. Yeah, look at her. My last post was like of one of them Arab chicks, one of the Muslim girls that had the full-on ninja burqa shit. Getting a caricature done. I thought it was funny, but it might get me fatwa'd. I wish you Muslim cats would stop fatwa'ing me, man. I'm like, no, they're the religion of peace, and then you fucking fatwa me.
There's no fatwa on you. Is there really?
It's fatwas on me, bro. Like fucking Larry David in this bitch. Fatwa? It's just jokes, man. Relax. I'm sure I didn't get fatwa'd. Let me look. Let me look and see. Yeah, it was nice. I took a nice fucking walk. Did IG Live. Fucking great. Made some friends on the internet. Got me some internet friends. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, let's see. I don't want to hear some fucking gay ass song. Song's so fucking gay. Just so I can call it stupid. This is when Princess Diana died. They say the fucking Queen set it up. I didn't know that. That was the fucking conspiracy. I don't understand royalty. Like, everybody's all excited about the royal family. Who the fuck cares? Royal families make no fucking... Oh, like God chose you? You're fucking royalty? Suck my dick. What did you do? What did you do? They look like a bunch of fucking inbreds. Like shaved monkeys. You see Prince Charles? That guy's fucking ugly, dude. I know he just wants his mom to die. Like, could you fucking... Like, the guy's damn near 60. He's never gonna be the fucking king. This lady's gonna live forever. She wouldn't have died if she would have just stayed at home with her children, I'll tell you that much. She's been taking care of those fucking kids. Instead of fucking running around with a rug merchant. Everybody was so happy about the fucking royal wedding. Like, meanwhile in England, there's like grooming gangs where Pakistanis are raping fucking 12-year-olds.
Oh, I saw that.
And pimping them out. Don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the royal wedding. Fuck raping 12-year-olds. And then they won't say anything about it because they don't want to come off as racist. Oh, this was supposed to be Candle in the Wind. They fucked that one up. This ain't the gay song. This is Don't Let the Song Go Down on Me. Yo, talk about the royal wedding. Forget about the fucking Pakistani grooming rape gangs. The fucking sex slaves, making sex slaves out of 13 years olds. And then the dude spoke out against it, and then they locked his ass up. I didn't see any of that. I just saw fucking royal weddings all on my fucking Instagram.
How widespread is it, though?
Bro, thousands. Thousands. It's been going on for like fucking 3 decades, and they just been covering it up. I looked into it. It was crazy. And there was some guy named, I forgot his name, Tommy Robinson, was speaking out against it. They locked his ass up. That's why I'd be so fucking paranoid about the First Amendment out here, man. Like, you can't say shit out there, man. They'll fucking lock you up, dude. They'll come get you. Justin Hunt is here. And we got a hate or love it. And we got, if you have a smelly vagina, we got the fucking fix for you. John did some fucking hard-hitting news. We're gonna help you beat that stinking vagina. I want to hear Payroll's new shit. Hold on, let me see if I got it. Detroit's own. Someone hit me up and said PZ had a whole album with a bunch of Bay Area guys. Hit me up and let me know what that is. Let me know. Some bull. Give me the 1/8 inch. This one fucking. I don't even know where my guy. Let's play you guys some fucking Payroll. It's off of Payroll's new shit. It's 41P. It's off of 41P. There's a little ditty called Tax Bracket. Let's turn this shit up.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
I'm just a fan, really. That's it, man.
And now, here's the breakdown with Justin Hunt.
Just, what up, bro?
Jude, welcome back, man.
It's good to be back, man.
I hear everything is not all the way resolved, but you're back in LA.
Yeah, man. It was just, I was telling y'all, I was like, look, man, I can be sick on my mom's couch, or I'll just be sick back in LA. So I might as well be sick back in LA.
That was good, man. We missed you, man.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Good to be in the studio. I'm good for like 2 weeks. I'm good for 2 weeks out of the studio, but like you start stretching it past then, and it's
right.
I'm running calls off the Skype on my fucking phone. It's a pain in the ass, dude.
Start getting all crazy. I saw you. You posted your White People Wednesday.
Shit. The problem is, man, some of my White People Wednesday be so fire. Like, I'll get it, and then all these other people get it and start posting it before me, and I'm like, man, I gotta fucking.
That one today is crazy.
The one I got it off a girl that only had like 300 views on that bitch. Then Lil Duval posted of it, and I was like, man, fuck, I gotta fucking, like, I got the 2 naked dudes fighting like pit bulls.
Fighting like with leashes on.
It's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do you remember that shit? Do you remember the shit that went around on Facebook? It was fucking like, it must have been 4 years ago. and it was in jail, and they beat the shit. It was brothers. It was 3 brothers, and they beat the shit out of this kid so bad that they turned him into their puppy.
I don't remember that.
Oh, dog! It was like that shit just hurt my heart, bro. Like they was standing above him, and they had him on a leash, and he was just squatting at their fucking feet like a fucking puppy. And you know how you bring phones into jail.
Right.
They posted up on Facebook. I was like, fuck, dude.
That's terrible, man.
I know, it made me not want to do crimes.
Exactly.
I was like, man, I don't want to be a puppy.
Right.
That's that shit. Like, what do? You get killed or be a puppy? Like, those are your choices.
I think
you're outnumbered.
I think it's how much time you got. Like, if you got life, might as well die.
Yeah, bro.
You can't be a puppy for life.
Nah, bro. Nah, you ain't fun to be turning me into a puppy forever, man.
Right. If you got like 2 weeks, maybe you just be a puppy for a couple weeks.
I don't know. You always that should stay with you.
It'll stay with you, but at least you'll be free. A free puppy.
So, what you got for me today?
This has been popping on the internet for the past couple of days. So, Childish Gambino, This Is America. That
was the song that he dropped right before the fucking solo came out, and it had all of the social commentary.
Absolutely, the hidden messages. Yeah. You know, the one where it's like he's wearing the Confederate pants, and there's like the kids with the cell phones, and there's like all this stuff going crazy in the background.
He shoots the choir,
right.
Then he shoots himself or something like that, or shoots someone in the head.
Right. The guy looks like Trayvon's dad. Then they have he's running at the end. It's like a masterpiece of a visual.
It's like the wokest video ever.
Right. Definitely of the year. It's definitely of the year. And so that song went platinum.
Okay.
Major success.
All right.
It's got 300+ million views on YouTube.
Crushes it.
Grandmas all across America have seen this video.
Yes.
Turns out there is a question around whether or not he sold this song from another artist, a SoundCloud artist.
Did he?
We have a mashup of the 2 songs back to back.
Play me a little bit, because I can't weigh in on this until I hear it.
Okay, the song is called American Pharaoh. Gambino's is called This Is America. This other one is called American Pharaohs by a guy named Jace Harley. And here's a track. This is a mashup, has them back to back.
All right.
Very, very close there.
That was really similar there,
Very
champ.
similar.
Like, I'd never heard This Is America, and I just thought it was all the same song.
Right. So this has been, all the blogs are talking about this, all the forums, all over social media. People have been going back and forth about whether or not the hottest song this year, the biggest statement record video this year, actually came because of a SoundCloud rapper. Now, here's what happened.
What does Childish Gambino have to say?
He hasn't said anything yet. Now, Gambino's manager, Fam, I can never pronounce his last name.
Fam.
Yeah, Fam. He's Fam Like Family, at Fam Like Family on social media.
All right.
Check it out. Now, he posted this tweet and then deleted it. Here's the tweet. This Is America has been in the works for 3 years. And he says that the This Is America has been in the work for 3 years. The internet is a place of no consequences. I hate that Toronto academics, every white blogger can say something as gospel and y'all take it. This song is 3 years old. And
why are you bringing white people into this?
Man, I'm asking myself the same question. But here's where it goes. The song is 3 years old and we have Pro Tools files to prove it, but fuck you and your moms and your future fetuses. Stay blessed. Very defensive tweet there. I don't know why he's bringing white people into it. I don't know why he's got to fuck moms and fetuses. He says he has the Pro Tools files from 3 years ago. Now, someone who's affiliated with...
You can doctor that shit too, though. Like, come on, man.
Especially when the song is like, This Is America. Yeah, well, in America, that people steal a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is the epitome of This Is America.
Taking credit for someone else's work.
You're American. Congratulations. You're American, Childish Gambino. You did it.
This is it. Now, on Twitter, HD Radio, someone who is affiliated with Jace, the guy who made American Pharaoh, he said, our shit American Pharaoh is from 2015. I have the roughs to prove it as well, but there's no beef. More tunes where that came from. And that's the thing I find really interesting about this entire conversation.
So he don't even want no money.
He doesn't. I mean, he's been, he said that, a shout out would be nice. He'd appreciate a shout out.
Hey, it's dope that you took my shit. Just fucking.
Well, he has a point. Here's what his point is. Now, all artists, they asked him if he's going to try to sue Gambino trying to get some money. He said, all artists get inspired by others. Artists being thirsty for bread is why people don't want to credit anyone for inspiration. It's all love and support from me. Glad if my record influenced his.
Classy.
Very glad.
He's looking at the long run here.
Yeah.
He's looking at the long term.
Absolutely.
He's just like, hey, just give me a cosign. Maybe help me out a little bit.
He didn't even say help me out a little bit.
But that would be the understanding I would have. It'd be like, hey, man, like, yo.
I wonder if he feels the same way. Because those comments came out before Gambino's manager, tweeted all defensive about how they have the 3-year-old Pro Tools files. I wonder if he feels the same way after that reaction. Like, he basically just went, this is America on the response, just pulled out the machine gun and just sprayed a whole choir for no reason. Everybody was catching shots from Gambino's manager's response. Why would he need to do that?
I'm not an expert, but remember when Sam Smith did that song and he had to break bread from Tom Petty?
Right.
This is way more blatant. This shit is 1,000. Remember fucking Blurred Lines?
Yes.
This is way more blatant.
Right.
Like the precedent, like if we're looking at precedent, this is, I thought it was just the same song, bro.
He absolutely has a case, in my opinion. The instrumental's similar. The drums are similar. I don't want to give him too much credit for the flow. I think everybody's doing triplet flow.
Yeah, that flow is kind of the
standard flow.
The standard flow. But what he's talking about too, though, is
exactly.
So
you take all three of those
content. It's like 1 plus. It's if it was just one, it'd be like, you're tripping.
Right.
But it was like.
Right.
The sum is greater than the parts here.
I mean, even the titles, American Pharaoh, This is America. It's not like the song was about lean or whips or smacking bellies. It's literally on the same direction contextually. The drums are similar. The breaks are similar. The flow is standard, but that's similar. You put them all together.
Jace Harley's, he's being a class act about this. Look, dog, like if he's not trying to get no money, I don't know what I'd probably fucking sue, bro.
I would definitely sue.
I'd be like, yo, man, this is my song.
Yeah, I would definitely sue.
And you went platinum off of my song?
Yes.
We went platinum, bro.
We did it.
That's dope. We went platinum.
Brooklyn, we did it.
Childish Gambino, we went platinum.
The reason I would sue is because it really, like, I haven't seen this work well for the artists who are the ghostwriters, for example. Like Quentin Miller. Quentin Miller's life fell apart after he worked with Drake. Not because of Drake. I'm just saying. He never broke on his own. Yep. He definitely had something that doesn't connect as well as what Drake connects with.
Yep.
He got into a fight, ended up losing a leg.
Straight up.
We never hear. Quentin Miller came out with a response during the Drake and Pusha T beef.
This is cultural appropriation, Justin. Justin, this is cultural appropriation.
Right.
He appropriated the fuck out of that song.
Like it is, and that song is a powerful song. Now, part of the value of that song, what makes it so big, is the visual is so crazy. Like the visual's amazing.
The video really set the song off. It got everybody talking, and
right.
and that's and that is, I would say that's 70% of what made that song so fucking popular.
Me too. I agree.
That being said,
the song came before the video.
Am I tripping? 888-742-3345. Nona in North Carolina.
Hi, Jude. I'm just calling to say, he ripped that Negro off. straight like that. I mean, all the money he's making off that kid needs to sue, for real.
Yo, and that's kind of the irony right here. Like, Childish Gambino's coming from this place of superiority, like this wokeness, this next level of fucking being aware. And don't you find it ironical that he literally just fucking stole someone else's idea? Like, his woke song is stolen.
He's riding with it. He's riding the wave. That's what's even more disturbing to me. I mean, come on. I know you don't want to admit that you practice plagiarism, but yo, this is blatant. That's a slap in the face.
I tend to agree with her. Look, man, he's doing fine. Like, yo, dude, he just did solo. He's crushing it. The guy's doing great. He's got Atlanta, ATL. Like, he's the biggest. You can argue he's the biggest artist right now. He's crushing. Yeah. Tear that dude off. Just on GP, I would just throw him some fucking shit. I'd be like, here you go, man. Here's $2 million in the feature. Yeah. Fine. $2 million. And thank you for being classy. I know my manager wasn't. Yeah. I know my manager wasn't. Started fucking. And yo, whenever motherfuckers start bringing in race for no goddamn reason and shit like that, it makes you look bad. He's dropping all kinds of F-bombs for no reason. Fuck your mom and your sister and unborn children. Like, the guy's like, oh man, I'm happy I inspired something. He's like, F you, your baby, your fetuses, white people, bloggers, academics. Everybody's catching shots. If I was Jace, I might have different energy now. Yeah, look, bro. I'm sure he was classy about it. He definitely has the upper hand, and I would leverage it a bit. Yo, dude, leverage it a bit. This guy blew up bigger off of this guy his career got bigger off of your song. That song will probably win a Grammy. Right? That might be Rap Song of the Year. Yes. If that doesn't win, I'll be surprised, right? It's that big of a song. He should get a credit or something. Because I promise you, after this conversation wave goes away, we will never mention Jace Harley again. Yeah, we won't hear him. Yep, that's the shitty thing about it. Because Jace Harley doesn't have a team behind him. Childish Gambino has a fucking team. He's got a fucking team. He's got agent. He's got management. He's probably with CAA or some fucking crazy big, like, this guy's got a team. This Jace Harley, he ain't got shit. He's got SoundCloud. He's got nothing. He had a great idea. Now, both of them say that their songs came out 3 years ago. That's something that's easy to prove. And so if they didn't take it, it could hold up in court pretty easily. And for all, Birmingham, Jones in Birmingham brings up a good point. Jones. Yeah, I think it's probably stolen for him. I really don't think that maybe Childish Gambino actually took it. I think that the manager, the reason why he's so defensive is because he's the one responsible for stealing it. It's quite possible. That's the same thing. You're right. It's quite possible, but artists that big, people bring them ideas. Do you want to do some shit on this? This is the idea I have for it. Now, he still could have broke him off something, though. Like, on the low, he still could have just said, hey, yo, we heard your stuff. Childish Gambino wants to use it. Here's something. Well, here's the other deal. Like, Childish Gambino might not even have been aware that if he was coached in the way to do the song and like, no, do it like this. This is straight speculation. There's a possibility that he made that song not aware of this dude's shit. 100%. And definitely a lot of hands go into making hit songs. But that being said, at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. You're responsible for it. You get all the credit. So, boss up. Maybe you need to change your team because you're going to be liable. You got to boss up and take that shit. Right. Let's go to Omar in Tallahassee.
Yo, what's good, bro? Big fan of the show.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, yeah, man, like you said, I want to touch on the visual aspect of the video. That really what brought the song alive. But like my man said earlier, if you know Childish Gambino, if you saw him on the BET Award, he looked pretty shy and a passive kind of dude. So I don't think he was aware that song was stolen, and if it was, I think he would have personally cut bro a check. But yeah, it's clearly plagiarizing. He should definitely get something on the back end.
I would not have. I would have handled that. His manager that was a misstep on his manager's part. I say you start cussing out the world when you look like I get it. You get caught cheating. That wasn't me. Fuck that. Like I understand that, but like this ain't you getting caught cheating. You're on the internet. That shit stays out there forever. You think there's screenshots of that, of you fucking going off on everybody. Like,
yeah, this is not a good time to start a fight for no reason.
And the worst part about it is the song is so virtue signally. The song is so virtue signally that the fact that it's plagiarized just makes it even, like, this isn't like him stealing a song about selling dope. You know what I mean? Like, this is him stealing a song about, like, fucking oppression and, like, what's wrong with America and how we need to change things. Like, you're literally stealing a song about, like, the ills of America, and you're stealing it.
I'm not going to go as far as saying he stole it, but it looks like someone definitely borrowed from this kid. But I kind of think that makes the song better, because that is America. Like,
yeah.
That really is America.
And take it to the next level. America, you got to break bread.
Yeah.
Like, this is it.
You got to break bread.
The Jace Harley, who probably will never blow up.
We will never hear
We'll
from
never
him.
hear from this guy again. Man, I hope they take care of the guy, because it's. Let's go to Xavier. Xavier, go ahead.
Hey, so yeah, I agree with you about how his manager handled that. His manager handled that completely wrong, like on every step, every forefront. But I don't think he stole the songs. Are there some similarities? Yes, but to say it's a complete blatant ripoff is wrong. So if you take a small portion of the 808 that repeats
the flow
over time,
and the beat, the flow, and the
concept.
And the concept. That's the only thing that is similar.
no, it's not even so. There's a portion of the beat that's the same. If you actually take the whole beat that's repeated throughout the whole song, it is only like a half of the beat that's the same. You know how many songs use that as well? On top of that, there's an inflection in a certain timing of the song. Okay, yeah, inflection of. You know how many rappers have the same rhyme pattern in many different songs?
There's a really
and then you take it one step further. You say it's the same concept. No, one is talking about racism, period. The other one's talking about using a racist culture to hide what's going on in the country.
This is like when Vanilla Ice, they caught Vanilla Ice and he stole
he was
the
like,
beat.
no, but it's like bum 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 instead of bum 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 bum.
Right. It's close enough, man. The elements are strong.
Yeah, we're getting into a semantical argument over here. It's pretty close. And like what we were saying before with that Sam Smith and Tom Petty and fucking the other dude getting Marvin Gaye.
Robin Thicke
and Marvin Gaye. This is way closer.
Much closer.
Way more closer. Let's go to New York. John, go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's going on, Jude? Long-time listener.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys saying that maybe he didn't have any knowledge of what was going on, that he was plagiarizing or not. But if you look at the actual song information, he's the producer and the lyricist composer, so he had every knowledge and every place to know that he was plagiarizing off of somebody. It's not like somebody's like, hey, here's this beat.
I didn't look that up. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Nate in Boston. Nate, go ahead, man.
Yo, to be totally honest with you, man, like, one, you have to blame that on Childish Gambino, because that's his whole career and everything like that. He's the one who's ultimately in charge of all of it. Because if there's so much shit that could happen if Childish Gambino was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking take this shit and kind of made a whole big deal of it like his fucking manager did. a lot more shit would be going down. That's why he kept quiet and everything, because he knows that something went wrong. He knows that he did something wrong. Secondly, the fact that the dude who was saying earlier who said that wasn't taken, that dude is fucking wildin'. Like, that shit is fucking identical. If you don't think it's identical, you must be on some shit too. Like,
I think, you know what this comes down to? Like, are you a big fan of Childish Gambino or not? Because it sounds like people that really fuck with Childish Gambino are like, nah, bro, because see, that one time, and like, and then like me, I'm indifferent to him, and I don't know anything about him. You just played it to me, and I'm like,
I'm a big fan of Barry Bonds. I don't care if Barry Bonds used steroids. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the way I feel about Barry Bonds. This doesn't change the way I feel about Childish Gambino. Sometimes there's a good idea out there. Yeah, you just want to flip it.
Bro, you just got caught out there. Just break bread and fucking move forward.
It's easy. Pay the kid.
Yeah, under the table. Some fucking non-disclosure.
Right.
Non-disclosure. Fucking don't say shit. Don't bring it up no more.
Right.
Break some bread. Be a gentleman.
Keep it classy.
You was raised with a mom and dad. They taught you how to be a gentleman, right? Be a fucking gentleman.
You know what I'm saying?
You come from a nuclear home. Behave like it. Fucking break bread and move forward. Get your fucking Grammy, and we'll forget about it by the time it's fucking Grammy season.
Right? You know, Jace will have some money to invest in another good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe get yourself a new manager.
He ain't gonna get a new manager. He got him this far.
That's true.
He got him this far. And like, look, man, Childish Gambino's had quite a fucking career, man. He's really done quite well for himself. So like, this is just a minor hiccup, and dude was fucking Lando Calrissian.
Yeah. He's a comedian. He's a singer. He's a rapper. He's an actor.
He's a writer. Like, yo, dude's
okay.
Dude's a beast. Got caught out there once. Just fucking, we'll forget about this.
Exactly.
It's one of those deals. The longer this goes on, you don't want to stretch this one, man.
Yeah, this isn't something I honestly, I think, nothing sticks the way it used to on the internet.
No, it doesn't.
It just doesn't stick.
No.
So, I think everybody will be okay.
Yeah.
If they don't handle this well, if Jace changes his mind.
Yeah.
That'd be problematic.
People got short attention spans. If I was Childish Gambino, that's what I'd do. I'd fly out there. I'd go have lunch with the fucking kid. I'd be like, here, man, I didn't even know, but here, I'd play it off like I didn't know. I didn't even realize it, but like, just take this, man, and I'd love for you to do a song with me. Appreciate everything you're doing. Obviously, we're on the same page on some things, and just move forward.
Yeah.
Never release a song.
When's your birthday? I'll come to your birthday party.
Yeah, call it a fucking day.
Let your friends take some Instagrams.
Jace will be cool. You'll be cool. Like, look, this is not the first. This is not the end of. Like Amy Schumer stole jokes, like fucking joke thief. Like there's they got a gang of motherfuckers that are just known for fucking stealing shit, right. and their career continues. So like,
I mean, yeah, because like again, there's so much money that's invested in
him. Yeah, like he's a business.
The machine is going to be making sure that their investment is tight, just like Amy Schumer. There's a lot of these people.
What up, man? Who this?
Hey, it's Alex.
Hey, Alex, what up, man? Go ahead.
What up, Alex?
Hey, what's up? What's up, brother? Hey, you guys remember fucking a guy we don't know anymore, Carlos Mencia? He fucking plagiarized the fuck out of so many comedians, and then Joe Rogan roasted his fucking ass. Now he's a nobody.
Yeah.
That's because of Joe Rogan, I think.
Joe Rogan buried him.
Joe Rogan is that much better, much more equipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan, that was like, fuck, dude, that was like 15 years ago. Joe Rogan wasn't as big as he is now, I mean, with his Joe Rogan experience and shit, but, dude, it just takes...
As long as Kendrick Lamar doesn't bring him up on stage and have him sing along and then play him,
well, yeah.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be good.
Bullshit, though. That was some bullshit.
It was.
Girl was just trying to sing along, dude. And Kendrick Lamar had to be a little bitch about it. Fuck.
I tend to agree with Kendrick on that one, but he should have just given her a verse to recite that didn't have the N-bomb in it. You know what I'm saying? He's got other songs that she could have.
Dude, he literally
He did it on purpose. He set her up. That was a fucking setup. That was a fucking setup. That was some asshole shit, dude. All right,
she should have known better.
I would have sang along, and I would have sang along again, and I would have sang along again, and I would have sang along again.
This is America.
This is America. Don't want me to sing it. Don't fucking write it. You don't want me to quote you. Don't fucking do it.
Fair point.
Yeah, we got off track with that shit. All right, so it's about, based on the telephone calls, it's about 70-30 that, and it seems to me the people that were riding for Childish Gambino were Gambino fans.
Yeah, they just don't want their idol.
Yeah, tainted.
You know what I mean?
Just face it, man. Like, look.
It happens.
And he's not the first guy to fucking steal a song.
I don't know any millionaire, billionaire who didn't steal something along the way.
Yo, Led Zeppelin, bro. I love Led Zeppelin. But they got caught out there. They stole a gang of fucking blues songs.
Right.
They made them their own, but they fucking straight up ripped off motherfuckers. They had to go back and apologize. So it happens to the best of them. And it happened to Childish Gambino. He might want to talk to his manager, who's made fucking awesome moves for him. Like, his career Childish Gambino's career has gone flawlessly for the last 5 years. Just one great move after the next great move after the next great move after the next great move. But his manager fucking might want to stay off of Twitter.
Right. He's got to play his hand a little better. He can't be showing his hand as much.
Yeah. All right, let's play a song, come back. We got DJ Paul going off on some motherfuckers, and we got Meek Mill.
We got Meek Mill too.
News on Meek Mill. Don't go anywhere. It is an all-out show. Justin Hunt with the breakdown. Let's go.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And I'm cutting you from your mother's womb, and I'm busting you.
All right, man. We gotta keep this going. Justin Hunt is here, the company man, on everything. You can watch on the fucking World Wide Web on YouTube.
At the company man.
All right, the DJ Paul, 3-6 Mafia.
DJ Paul is a very outspoken critic of modern hip-hop culture, rap culture, however we define it these days. He took to Twitter the other day and said this: "Please don't call me a rapper. It's embarrassing to be a rapper these days. Rap music is a shit show now. No talent, targets thirsty, hungry, desperate, SMH, hashtag make rap good again." Now, TMZ followed up with him, and we have a clip here of a conversation that he had explaining exactly why he feels this way. It's very similar to what we just saw with Jace and Childish Gambino.
Now it has gotten to the point where they just they don't want to do nothing. Like, rappers are extra lazy. Like, they don't want to write no raps. They don't want to write no hooks. They don't want to write nothing. They just want to just keep remaking stuff. And that's fine. That's fine. But at some point, if we're going to remake something, we got to throw some originality in it. We got to do something different. Because if we don't, hip-hop is going to die, man. It ain't no originality in hip-hop. Really no more these days. Like, you got guys out here that's original. Like, you got your Kendrick Lamars and a lot of guys out here that are doing different stuff. But you got, that's probably 1% of hip-hop right now. Everybody else is doing the same thing. And we got to find originality or it's going to die.
Is this the most unoriginal? Is this the worst state that hip hop has been in that you can ever remember?
Ever. And I've been through, somebody told me this the other day and made me feel old. They're like, Paul, you've been through every version of music. You start off on cassette tapes and records, then like CDs, then streams, downloads, blah, blah, blah. Like, Jesus, I have. But yeah, this is, to me, this is the worst state that hip hop has ever been in.
What today specifically if there is anything, made you send this tweet today?
Man, basically, like, every time I turn around, somebody's, like, stealing our songs. And, like, you know, and that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But, like, you know, you got to do more than pay homage. You know, like, if you're going to be serious about it and, you know, keep it just real 100, don't pay homage, pay a check. So it'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to steal this 3 6 Mafia song and I'm going to send a shout out to them on Instagram. No, don't send no shout out to me, man. Listen, man, because I know what y'all on. I know what y'all doing, and it's fine. I'm not tripping. Just, you know, just do it the right way.
He's right. That he's talking about ASAP. And then there was 2 of them that stole Slob on My Knob.
Yeah, also G-Eazy.
And
G-Eazy took that, and ASAP Ferg. One of my favorite songs of the past year, by the way, is Plain Jane by ASAP Ferg, which does take significant elements from Slob on My Knob.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Grabs the whole fucking chorus, yeah.
Right, I like the G-Eazy one too. But it's true. Now, I imagine he got paid for those. Like, those were songs where...
Sounds like he didn't.
It sounds like he didn't, but I can't imagine those coming out on major labels and not throwing back to 3-6.
He better lawyer up.
In some way.
And the shitty part about it is this, too. Like, it's so frustrating. Especially... I've been doing this shit since 2004. And, like, New York was not giving 3 6 Mafia any fucking love when I first, like, my pill mix, I was playing 3 6 and Ballin' G and UGK and fucking Poison Clan and all these rappers, because nobody in New York was doing it. I was like, here's a hole that needs to be filled. I'll do it. I'll fill that hole. New York was not giving them any fucking love whatsoever. Now you fast forward 15 years later, 10 years later, you got these new kids that are like, oh, discovering this new sound and shit and taking it and pay for it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, I mean, it's a sample-based culture. We can't forget that.
We'll pay. We've come to a point where you got to pay for the samples.
I think these cats are paid. Like, I don't think you can just go through BMI, ASCAP, put out a project on the label, and not pay for the sample that you're using. Now, maybe there's other elements of the songs that don't necessarily pay the same way, but I just don't think that. Like, especially now where we are. Like, it was different in like 05, 6, 7, right, when pirating was still crazy. The labels hadn't figured out how to monetize. Streaming was barely in existence. We've passed that point now. I do think that it makes sense that I would see more people from New York embrace other regions because of just what happened to the industry. Like, you know, everything in the early 2000s, no matter where you went in the country, you heard the same songs on the radio everywhere.
Yeah.
So their inspirations were different. And New York wasn't hot then.
And the South really started making a mark for themselves, so it kind of makes sense to see, okay, what were they listening to? What influenced them?
Yeah.
And these young cats are going back, discovering them and shit. Like, I kind of see it like, it seems like post Raider Clan, like when like the Raider Clan was popping and shit like that. I saw a lot of New Yorkers like starting to get on that old school Southern flair.
I think it started cracking New York airwaves around then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it's just what you had around, like what you had a chance to hear. Like, if I'm born in 95, there's no way that my favorite rappers aren't 3 6 Mafia. They won an Oscar in like 2006. Like, they were the biggest guys on the planet in the early. So there's no way that I'm not a fan, no matter where I'm from. Because no matter where you went, they played the same thing everywhere.
Yeah, but even that, like, that Slobbing on Now, that was like fucking 5-6 years before. That was like damn near 10 years before that.
Once you find the artist you like, you can go Google everything on YouTube.
I know, but like, I know girls that like Eminem that don't know anything about his first and second album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I love Eminem. And I'm like, oh, did you like the Marshall Mathers LP? They're like, what?
That's the difference between a super fan then.
Yeah, it's like
that's someone who's like, oh yeah, I liked him from this, and then I moved on to the next thing. Versus, yo, this is crazy. Let me go learn everything about it.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. And I think it's extra.
Do you think this is the worst era
in rap?
He said it's the worst era. Do you agree with that?
I don't know, man. I look, I don't know what the worst era in rap is. I I'm not educated on it enough to critique it, to be all the way real with you. And that might be damning in itself, the fact that I have no interest in listening to it. A lot of it seems very derivative to me. The flows are like there's 4 flows that they use. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like there's artists, like old artists that you used to love, that you still check for when they come out with new stuff? Like, do you still keep up with your old favorite artists from before?
I barely even do that. Like, I still got to check out the new fucking E40 Be Legit shit. Like, and I love them guys, but I just haven't gotten around to checking them out yet. But, yeah, like, I hit them up, was like, when you're ready, I'll go. The only new shit I really listen to is Detroit shit. Because to me, Detroit shit has its own distinct sound. Like, when I listen to a Detroit rapper, I'm like, that motherfucker's from Detroit.
Like, there's certain, like, I'll listen to anything Jay puts out, Eminem, anything Scarface puts out, anything, like a certain like anything Bone Thugs put out, I'll give it a listen. I might not, like, bump it.
Yeah,
I might not ride with it.
Right.
But the fact that they can still put music out and that there's still some audience that they can find that can still go on tour, to me, that's a bonus, even if we don't necessarily like what's trending all the time.
I don't think this is the worst, but I think a lot of these rappers are really overrated. And they almost have to be overrated because the music companies, the record companies have to overhype their artists to sell a product. They're selling me a product. So they got to be, this is the best ever. This is award-winning rap right here. And if you took that out of its context and put it up against like these other years, like it just would just be fucking any other rap album.
One thing that I think frustrates me is how important attention has become. Like, attention is more important than actual talent. Now, like, clout is more impactful than, skill in a lot of ways. Now, skill, these are all subjective terms. But the number of times I see someone hate on something or say they don't like something, and then all of a sudden somebody punches somebody in the face, or somebody runs up in their town at 3 a.m. and gets on the gram and says, I'm on O Block or whatever. And then now that's when a wave of people really start messing with their music. It feels like they're messing with the movement before they're messing with the music.
Now, here's my first, this is just like to kind of prove a point, and you can do this. I just picked the year 94. Illmatic, fucking Southern Playalistic, OC Word Life, J. Rue the Damager, Scarface the Diary, Common Sense Resurrection, Hard to Earn. These are all different styles. These are all these are all albums that play from front to back. They're all bringing like something unique to rap, like that. And I just named 6, you know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily know that one could do that right now. If just off the top of the head, name me fucking 10 albums that are not derivative, that fucking stand out, that Organized Confusion's another one. There's another one. Like, and don't even let me go to 93. It's like, it's even crazier in fucking 93.
Not derivative is tough. I'll give you that.
Because, and look, man, like, the thing is like, these guys had a 20-year jump on them. Fucking Gravediggers. You know what I mean? Like, they had a 20-year jump on them. So, like, I understand how he can be like, this is the worst shit ever. Well, but like, I don't necessarily know if I all the way agree with him. Like,
and the world changed around them. Like back then, seriously, you had to be like A&Rs you weren't interesting to a label if you didn't come with something original. There wasn't consolidation then. Half the people who were signing artists didn't really know about rap. They were just like, rap's hot right now. This guy's hottest guy in this neighborhood.
93. Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, Midnight Marauders, Black Moon Enter the Stage, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, De La Soul, Balloon Mind State, Souls of Mischief, 93 till infinity. I mean, 8-Ball and MJG coming out hard. Like, just, like.
You could, all right, I just did it too. I did it for 2012.
All right, give me your 2012.
2012, you got Good Kid, Mad City. You got Killer Mike's rap music, which is the one that started
I like that
Run the
Mike.
Jewels. You got Habits and Contradictions, Schoolboy Q. None of those three sound anything like each other. You got Big Crits, Live from the Underground.
Those are good.
You got Absol Control System. You got Macklemore The Heist, which actually won all the awards. You got Cruel Summer, good music. You got Nas Life is Good. Rich Forever, Rick Ross mixtape. I think that's his best project ever. But none of these projects sound alike. You got Pink Friday in there. These based on a true story.
I'll still take 93 over 2012 fucking all day. Because I'm old.
Oh, definitely. If you got Illmatic in there, you got Southern Playalistic in there, that's a pretty good, pretty influential place to start. But the point is, like, these things aren't obviously derivative, like, in the way that I think we think some of the just individual songs are. But these are great projects. And they don't sound alike within each other.
Okay, good point. Look.
Trophies came out that year. God, Trophies was amazing.
I'm looking at Too Short, Get In Where You Fit In. Look, Master A, Slaughterhouse. Like, I mean, these are Ghetto Boys, fucking Till Death Do Us Part. This is all 93, dude. Like, Mac Mall, Illegal Business. Come on, man. Scarface, The World Is Yours. The Coop, Kill My Landlord. Not my favorite, but it's that fucking woke shit. You know what I mean? It's the fucking conscious rap. If you want that.
2012, you got Slaughterhouse.
What about now? 2000. He said now, not fucking.
Okay, well, if we're just gonna pick random years, all right, let's do 2018 rap. Actually, this is a really good year for rap, and I'll be honest. J. Cole's K.O.D. That's my favorite album of the year.
You don't even like J. Cole.
I know.
You don't even like J. Cole.
I wouldn't say I don't like him. I've just never been impressed by him because he reminds me of everything that you're talking about. Derivative artists, bringing. Like, J. Cole would be a regular guy in the 90s, and that's no disrespect. And I don't think he's untalented. I love his message, and I'm glad he's around. But this project right here, K.O.D., my favorite project this year. Black Panther soundtrack, probably the best soundtrack I've heard in 15 years. That's an incredible project.
What do you think the worst era is? I think maybe like the Laffy Taffy era was that was a pretty bad era, dude.
I look at 2004 to 2010 as the worst eras because that was the point before you could really stream and find other. It wasn't easy to find things that weren't.
That was that ringtone shit.
Right.
It was like they were really on the ringtones,
and it was still radio and television that dominated, and they played the same songs in every region. No matter where you went, you heard Laffy Taffy. No matter where you went, you heard Soulja Boy. No matter where you went, you heard the same songs every place.
Yeah, man, that Soulja Boy.
Like, even Jay-Z wasn't putting out, like, yeah, Kingdom Come, Jay-Z, American Gangster was dope. It's a great alibi album. It's a good reason to sell drugs again and put it next to a movie. But even his stuff wasn't that great back then.
No, that was his lower point.
Yeah. So, like, I look at that point because you couldn't find, it was very difficult to find other things. Like, imagine being, from the 80s and going to, like, Two Dope Boys, and there's no filter, really. You just got to scroll and click to see what you like and what you don't like.
Let's go to the phone lines. 888-742-3345, 888-742-3345. We got a gang of people that want to get in, so let's get in, get out. Mike in the Bay, go ahead.
Man, what's happening, bro? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Y'all didn't touch on so many different subjects since I got on hold. First of all, man, first time getting through this, but hey, I love all the shit y'all got going on, bro. Hey, love the show. Anyways, let's go here. I'm 36. The shit that y'all talking about, man. All these people, man. All these new school rappers, they cool. Don't get me wrong. Some of, well, I ain't gonna say all. Some of them they cool, but the thing about it is, man, y'all left out one good-ass year. 95, 96, man.
That was a good year, too.
And
it was a great year.
That was a great. I was literally just cherry-picking years, dude. I just picked a couple years.
That was that motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's when it went from, let's say, at that time, I was 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I'm from Oklahoma. So, therefore, I'm bouncing around back and forth from Oklahoma to Tennessee to Texas. You know, I'm listening to Rap a lot. I'm listening to all the shit. You feel me? And DJ Screw, all the shit. You feel me? And it's kind of crazy how music evolved like
Machiavelli. It was written. Illadelph, Half-Life, ATLiens, Stakes is High, Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, it was a good year, man.
But hold on. Then y'all said something about that dead area. 04 to like 10, something like that.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That was mixtapes. That's when Lil Wayne took over on fucking mixfiend.com like a motherfucker, bruh.
So that's a good point. That's a good point. That's when mixtapes really kind of like when cats started doing their own mixtapes and
yeah, absolutely. No, that was definitely the mixtape era heavy. My point about that being the bad part to me is that you didn't necessarily find those mixtapes in mass places.
It was hard. It was
like you had to know.
Yeah, you really had to dig.
Right. Like you couldn't turn on the TV.
Back in the 90s, you would trip and fall over a classic album.
Right.
And here's the other thing is these albums, they're 20 years old and they stand the test of time. That's the other thing. Like only time will tell how good these albums are, like how relevant these albums are. I feel like the albums that I pointed out, like they stand on their own. They still hold up, and that's not easy. Ashley in Houston, go ahead.
Yes. Well, how I felt about it was I don't think rap is necessarily like just dead. Like he said, like in between the years of 05 and 2010, like at that time, now I say 2010 through 2016, 17, like those were the times where like kids was getting involved in rap. You know, it wasn't just about the older crowd. You know, now like the kids were getting involved with dancing and incorporating different type of artistry besides, you know, just rap. But I also think that when it comes to listening to rap music as well, we're biased. You know, like I'm from the South. You don't necessarily hear a lot of our music, and you don't hear a lot of our artists go big unless they, you know, leave the South. And I just feel like that kind of goes with radio and what people really want to hear, because at the end of the day, these people on radio stations are pushing for these trash rappers, these trash songs, you know, and then when you listen to the album.
Houston had a nice run in the early 2000s, though.
I feel like the South has dominated rap this century.
Yeah,
but
it was like when I got on Shade 45, it was literally Crunk 45 for the first fucking 3 years I was there. I was like, this is Crunk 45. Let's go to Rolando.
Yo, what's up, Rude?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Listen, man, I wanted to touch on DJ Paul's point, man. DJ Paul definitely got a point, man. Shit out here is garbage, bro. Like, to me, hip-hop died when Biggie and fucking Pac died. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know.
That's just how I see it. Because then after that, you had you had groups like 3-6, Outkast, 8-Ball, MJG. Those were the guys basically giving hip-hop that shock back to life. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers on the table dying, and these groups are like trying to shock it back to life. You know what I'm saying? But then once the kids got in, man, all that bubblegum rap and all that shit, they just finished massacring that motherfucker.
You know what the thing is to me? I feel like rap went from underground to like middle class, and it gained a broader audience. So part of the sound was sacrificed to reach more people. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people keep pointing to the kids. It turned into like they're doing dances. They're making songs for ringtones. They're making songs for fucking challenges now. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different vibe, dog. Like they're just going after, it's not a subculture anymore. So it may not sound as unique.
I think now is a great time. I definitely am not upset at, evolution.
Yeah, let's go to Devin in Detroit.
Saying that, this is on DJ Paul's, because this is when I called in, saying that this is the worst generation in hip-hop is a personal, salty, arrogant, generational separating statement that is not even taking a scope at the whole picture, because what if every nigga still sounded like KRS-One? What if every nigga still sounded like Humpty Dumpty? Then y'all would even be more so mad. Oh, they're still jocking our style. Everybody's doing the same shit. If anything, it's gone in the complete opposite direction with all of these new flows, all of these creative people expressing from their own lifestyle. You can't say there was a bad generation in rap. When Soulja Boy came out, that was the hottest shit. There was plenty of it. When Ludacris came out, that was the hottest shit. When Uzi just came out, that was the hottest shit. It's people with different opinions, and you got to stop putting, back in this day. Okay, well, then put fucking Michael Jordan on the court with LeBron. Like, where are we going with this argument? People need to stop with that shit and just appreciate the music. If you don't like it, turn it off.
Jordan didn't lose in the finals.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Rodman and Pippen, though, to be fair. I just watched this whole thing. Him and Rodman never talked to each other off the court. That's fucking amazing. I love that shit. Hey, look, Dev, I hear what you're saying. And part of it is old bitter people. Part of it is like part of it is old bitter, but he's got a fucking point, man. If cats are fucking biting his fucking shit, using his goddamn flows, taking his shit for choruses, pay him. The precedent has been set. You have to pay for this shit now. This isn't 86 where you can just sample whatever the fuck you want and not pay.
You think DJ Paul paid for all the samples they were using back on Mystic Styles?
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. But hell no. But the shit changed.
You can make an argument kids today are broker than kids were back then.
Kids got $1,000 phones in their fucking pocket, dog.
I'm saying.
That's not that broke, man.
I'm saying, man, there's a lot of debt floating around here.
Debt. Bobby in Virginia.
What it do? Hey, DJ Paul, his discrepancy, he wants to keep that with Juicy J. Because as far as I'm concerned, Juicy J kicks it with the ASAP mob, and they show him mad love. As far as I know, they might be cutting him a check. Also, this is a very recessive generation of hip-hop. There is no originality. I ain't going to beat no steering horse, no. But there is no originality. Everybody's using the triplet cadence.
Sorry, bro. I had to drop you. Your phone was fucked. Danny in Florida.
Hey, what's up? I just want to talk about DJ Paul. He basically
get off the fucking speakerphone.
My bad. Hold on. All right, DJ Paul basically fathered the whole trap music sound, and now he's hating on it. He was the one who. He was the producer who started the whole 808 drums. All his drums sounded the same. He sampled Willie Hutch on all his classic songs. So I don't know why he's hating so bad.
We'll end it on that because I just feel like the calls are getting worse and worse. All right, we're going to do hater.
Very interesting point, though. That's a very interesting point.
What, that he started the trap sound?
3 6 is like the father of all these kids.
Yeah, of all these bastards. Of all these fucking bastards in a single mom home.
Oh, man.
That don't even know their dad. They don't even realize that. That's the problem. He fathered this shit and they don't even realize it. That's the fucking point. I think that's his point. He's like, dog, we've been doing this shit. This is our shit.
Very interesting either way.
All right, man. Hater Love is coming up next. The company man on everything. If you can even go watch it on YouTube.
Hell yeah. I'm sticking around for Hater or Love It, man. It's my favorite segment, by the way.
All right.
That and What Would Jude Do? Those are my two favorite segments.
Well, let's go. When we come back, Hater or Love It.
Just Blaze. You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand. In what might possibly be the most controversial feature on the radio today.
Bitch, don't play that shit on this radio no more.
This is the place where careers are made.
That shit was awesome. I love it.
And broken.
Yeah, what's up, you fucking poser, man? That shit was whack.
It's time for Hate It or Love It on Shake 45.
Shake 45. We got Ryder out of Detroit. What's up, Ryder?
Yo, how's it going, Jude?
It's going well. You are a rapper from Detroit. he and I met at a cigar gathering, and Ryder was like, I'm a rapper. I want to go on Hate It or Love It. So what do you do for a living there, Ryder?
I'm a cook.
Okay, you're a cook. What kind of food?
Italian.
Italian food. All right. Okay. And how long you been rapping for?
2 years now.
Okay. What made you want to get into it?
Well, I moved out to this house and it had no internet, so I had no YouTube, no Netflix, nothing. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy a home studio so I have something to do when I'm at home. And I just fell in love with it.
Okay. All right. So tell me about the song. It's called Wanna Roll.
Yeah. So the song's about either past or future relationships, pretty much describing who I am as a person and just saying, this is who I am. I'm not going to change, but if you're down for me, then we can roll, and I want to roll with you. So it's me more talking about what I'm doing every day, and this is who I am. Are you down for it?
All right. Okay, the way it goes is we're going to play your song, and then people are going to call up and let you know whether they hate it or love it.
I'm ready.
All right, here it is. Ryder out of Detroit. The song is Wanna Roll. Let's go. Call us up. Let us know how you feel about it. Out of Detroit, let's go to the phone lines. Ryder, are you ready to talk to people?
Fuck yeah.
All right, it's Hate It or Love It. Let's go to the J in Sacramento. Hate It or Love It?
Hate it.
Okay, that was a hate.
Man, I hope you don't cook I hope your cooking is better than your rapping. Sound like a song that Kermit the Frog was making to Miss Piggy or something like that. But yeah, stick to cooking, man. If you can't cook, do something else.
Yeah, well, not everyone can appreciate good music, so whatever.
Let's go to Josh in Washington. Josh.
What's up, Jude?
What up, though?
Man, I hate that shit. I mean, I don't exactly hate it, but I sure the fuck don't love it. The first, 6 bars didn't even rhyme, man. And those ad-libs, bro, you got to cut out them ad-libs. That shit's corny as fuck. He's like, yeah, woo, ha.
It's all about the high pitch. Got to do what no one else is doing.
Nah, man. Everybody's doing that, I promise. I make music. I know what the fuck's going on out there, man. Stick to your cooking, bro.
All right, so that was 2 hates. Maybe Todd in Arizona will change it for you. Go ahead, Todd.
No, we ain't changing that shit. Yo, I'd rather get diagnosed with cancer than listen to this shit again.
Huh? Fuck.
So, Ryder, he would rather get cancer than listen to your song.
I can't hear all these guys.
He said he'd rather get cancer
Oh, rather get cancer, damn.
than listen to your song.
That's tough one.
Yeah, it's
Fuck, might as well get cancer then. Fuck.
all right.
Shit.
Let's go to Caleb in Austin. Caleb,
What's up, dog?
go ahead, man.
All right, man. So, I love it, man. It's great. It got this really desperate auto-tuning voice going on with it. I love it, man. God, it makes me want to pull up on a girl and just turn this shit up all the way and just stare at her.
I fuck with it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So there was a love. There you go. I think, though. You got one love. Let's go to Dante in Cleveland. Dante.
Hey, man. Ryder? That's
What
your
up?
name, Ryder?
Yeah.
Your name should be Walker, man. And look, man, just keep flipping them burgers at McDonald's, man, because you terrible, man.
We ain't flipping no burgers.
You got to be flipping burgers, dude, because you terrible, man. You know, I'm about ready to cancel my subscription to XM Radio, man.
Because you're not good. You're not listening to good music.
Because you suck, man. You suck, and you only been doing it 2 years? Come on, man. Jude, please,
Yes.
man, don't do me like this. I'm in traffic, man. Get these garbage-ass dudes out of here, man. You suck, Ryder. Stick to work at McDonald's.
You can do that yourself.
Okay, we got a Coach calling from Florida. Coach.
Jude.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Jude.
Yes.
I wanna take a shit. That shit was really whack. So I say that I hate it. You need a new track. Hey, buddy. Try again, man. Try a fucking again. That shit ain't gonna work no well. My grandma wouldn't even listen to that, and she deaf.
Damn, his deaf grandmother wouldn't listen
Hey, he
to
got
it.
the vibe, though.
Let's go to Steve in Florida. So you got the vibe, huh? All right, let's Steve in Florida.
Yo, I'd rather get raped by OG Mudbone than listen to that shit ever again. Fucking horrible. Go back to your mom's basement.
Okay, so that was a hate.
Start from scratch.
Let's see if
Man, you trash. Fuck that.
let's see if a lady will like it. Heather in Austin. Heather.
Hey. Hate it.
Damn.
My pussy has literally never been drier. I'm almost a lesbian now. Sounds like the lead singer of Insane Clown Posse had a baby with Eminem, and that's the shit it birds.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds negative.
It sounded very
Not
negative.
good.
Oscar in San Diego. Oscar.
Yeah, man, Jude, how you gonna let this fucking violent J Insane Clown Posse wannabe ass reject get up here and make the D look bad like that for? How could you let him? Dude, like, how are you gonna carry the torch for MC Brood with some whack shit like that? I know the D can do better than this, dude. This dude is fucking trash, bro.
All right. He was from Flint, by the way. Let's go to Kurt in the D. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yo, that shit garbage. I want to know what city he from for real, for real. You can't be from Detroit because motherfuckers around you would have told you, like, look, this ain't our sound. Jude, you know what our sound sound like. What the fuck is this?
It's all about doing something different, changing up the game. I could have went with the same old shit. I wanted to give you something new.
What city you from for real, for real? You can't be from Detroit. Like, where were you born?
Southfield.
All right, there we go. Now, say you from Southfield, so motherfucking give you an open ear. I can't give you an open ear, and I'm expecting some Detroit shit. Work on it. Beat cold, but work on it. Terrible. I hate it.
All right, let's
All
go.
right.
Alabama, Carter. Hate it or love it, Carter.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm gonna give him some love. You know, everybody else been hating. May have been right about the flow of the rap or whatever. But did you make the beat yourself?
Ryder, did you make the
I can't hear
beat?
you at all. I cannot even hear you at all.
He liked it. Did you make the beat?
I had another producer make it for me.
Okay, well.
Okay, all right. Well, that beat was cold, and I will give you props on your cadence in certain places. Like, I think it's something to work with. You know, you may not be there yet, but it's something to work with. I'm just focused on the positive, you know? So,
I feel it.
I'm going to give you some love.
All right, let's go to Fred in New Jersey.
Yo, Jude, that shit left my ears bleeding, bro. That shit is the biggest brick I ever heard in my fucking life. That's like some hillbilly witchcraft or some shit, man. Fucking only motherfuckers that like that, some backwoods cow fucking motherfuckers, bro. That shit is
Ain't
bad.
nothing wrong with some witchcraft.
Yo, you gotta be autistic, son. Like, for real. I understand you trying to give an opportunity to retards and shit, but goddamn, dude, that's just, my ears are still bleeding, bro.
He said it was hillbilly witchcraft.
All right.
Mel in the Bronx. Oh, wait, actually, Emory, sorry. Emory in Bloomington.
Emory in Wilmington.
All right.
Hey, so I work with upcoming artists, and that's one of those songs that I would suggest them not to release. I did not like that. I hated that. I can understand, you know, cadence, whatever. All right, it was something different, but your flow is not good. Your lyrics sound like a child wrote them, or somebody who, like, some middle schooler just decided to write a rap. The beat was good, but if I was the producer, I'd be mad about that. You just got to work on your lyrics and your flow for real.
Okay, that was a negative. Mel in the Bronx. Mel.
Yes, hello?
Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, yo, I would like to say, man, yo, whoever that is, I tip my hat to you. I like the flow. I like the beat. Yo, I'm in the Bronx right now. I'm driving around and everything, man. Bumping the joint. It's good. It's valid.
There you go. Some love.
It's the same raps that you're hearing on the radio. It's the same thing. It's just a different person that's rapping it. It's the same thing, the same flows of rapping about the same thing. It's the same thing, man. So wherever you from, my dude, keep doing your thing, man.
LV in
I
Utah.
appreciate it. Shout out to Bronx.
LV in Utah. Go ahead, LV.
Hey, what's up? I thought, I'll go with the love it because there was no option for it was okay. I felt like you sounded kind of like it had that little raw kind of thing going on, but I get where you were trying to go. Just keep pushing, keep trying to better yourself because
Okay, that was a love. All right, Bethany in Chicago. Bethany.
What's up?
Go ahead.
All right, man. From Southside, WGCI triple.I back in the day. Grew up on old school rap. I appreciate what you're trying to do, man, and I'm all into equal rights, but not this right to rap right now.
I got that.
He doesn't have the right to rap, you're saying?
Yeah. Just do your thing, get some better beats. Research all the old guys. Eazy-E, Run DMC, get into that, and you got this.
You just need to shut up and get off of here. No one wants to hear that.
You need to do better.
Maybe you should do better.
The only time you talk shit was to a lady. We're going to end it on
I don't
that.
like her voice.
You don't like her voice? All right. Look, you got a couple loves. It was mostly hates, Ryder. You didn't win. Wanna Roll lost. Hopefully this doesn't discourage you.
Not at all.
And I've been to your restaurant, and it's tasty, so you got that going for you there, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, that was Ryder. He lost Hate It or Love It. If you think you have what it takes to win on Hate It or Love It, send your shit to hateorloveit45@gmail.com. hateorloveit45@gmail.com. All right. We done.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John C. Matthews.
There is a company out there called Thinks, spelled with an X, and they are offering up a period sex blanket.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. How much it cost?
Nearly $400.
$400?
I know. Look at that. Just look at it. It's just a regular blanket. $369.
Smash the taboo. No hot mess, no stress. One side features our signature 4-layer tech to absorb fluids. While you play, the other is crafted with plush satin. Perf for cuddling. Who wants to blood cuddle? Ugh. Come here, babe. Let me blood cuddle. Throw that bloody twat on my fucking thigh. Let's fucking blood cuddle, babe. This is the dumbest thing yet.
I can't imagine who's...
Let's get a fucking brown towel, dude. Brown towel.
Do you always put out a towel for period sex? Is that something you have often, though? Or is that rare?
Yeah. I have period sex. A lot.
A lot?
The first time I ever had it, it fucking scared the shit out of me. I was a young man. And it was my homegirl. I'm not going to say her name because she was mortified. And I was really digging, I was really going ham because that was back when I thought speed was your friend. You just go fast. Like when you're young, you just go real fast. So I was just like bam, 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 banging it out. And I looked down and it was a fucking murder scene. It's like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh no, I started my period. And then we just chilled. Well, we got past that. We became friends and hung out, raged in fucking, she actually made it in my book. She's in Hyena. I won't tell you which one she is. I'm not having sex with her. We're just hanging out. But yeah. Get a fucking brown towel. Blood dries brown. Brown towel. For $20. Shit, $10 if you go to Kmart. How does it work?
It just absorbs the period blood.
Ugh.
That's it. I mean, this is sort of their market. They also have period panties. So you just, I guess, just unload into your underwear.
That makes more sense because I guess the tampon's supposed to be not good for you. Like underwear was so much better. Show me how it works.
Proof underwear work? I'm Danny, a Thinks period specialist, and I'll show you how. Depending on your flow, our undies can be worn as backup or replacement to traditional period products. Thinks hold up to 2 regular tampons worth so you can stay fresh, dry, and leak-free.
Huh.
Our undies are designed with patented 4-layer technology for better period protection.
They're
The
selling
first
me on the
layer
underwear.
fights bad odors and wicks away moisture. The
Okay.
second layer is super absorbent fabric. The
I'm
third
there.
layer is a leak-resistant barrier. And the fourth layer holds it all together. Best of all, Thinks are ultra thin, so they look and feel like everyday underwear. There
John,
you
I
have
wish
it.
you had a period so you could
By
try
the way,
them out.
if you need help getting started, try our best-selling hip hugger,
I could
which
go to the bathroom and then see what that's all about.
You want to get them and try them out and go pee in them?
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
no, I
Call
don't.
up.
But
Call up. See if you can get them. Test them out.
Ugh. Period panties.
That's not the first time I've seen period panties.
Well, I mean, as long as it whisks it away, I wouldn't really want to sit there and...
Yeah, I don't know about the end of the day in
I
them
know.
bitches. That just sounds fucking gnarly, dude.
Oh, they must smell terrible.
I don't know about the whole whisk away the fucking odor.
Well, the women on the website seem happy.
Depending on the flow, too. I want to see the blood. Do it on the red bone.
Red bone. Uh-oh.
There you go.
See?
You don't even know what the fucking you don't know what a red bone is?
Person of color. No, I don't know. I don't know.
You're fucking halfway there.
I don't.
Light-skinned black chick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, red bone. What do I do now? All right, let's see. Come here, let me see that.
I dislike pads because they move
see that
around a
twat.
lot, and I never know if like the wing is gonna come off and move to the side.
Shut up, let me see that
So using
twat.
things is very sustainable one, and I love being set to go.
She's happy.
And I just love being said. Why did she need to be in her drawers for that? Like, what? She could have been like fully clothed to tell me that bullshit. I thought she was gonna show me like what that monkey do.
Yeah.
Show me what that monkey do.
Looks like she is light flow. She's wearing the sport.
She's wearing the sport for the light flow. All right. Hey, okay. What else there, John? I feel like we spent a lot of time on periods.
There is this idea that blue lights will ward off drug users in bathrooms. So colored bulbs cast an eerie blue glow in the restroom of a convenience store that you can see over your shoulder. And this supposedly will prevent people from finding their veins when they want to get their fix.
So the blue light makes it so you can't so you can't shoot up?
This is ridiculous. I mean, I guess.
You can still feel, unless you're just full blown like, I got the good veins. Nurses and dope fiends love my arms. They're like, damn, that's so good. When I went to the hospital, they're like, look at that vein. It's like, and I told her, I said, no, nurses and dope fiends love me. And that kind of bummed her out. I didn't get the best treatment after that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I would think if you're really looking for some heroin, you can figure this out.
My homeboy swears by fucking shooting it up your ass.
Oh. Where? Sort of around the rectum or what?
No, he gets the little baby thermometer, and then he mixes it with a little bit of water, and he just shoots it up his ass.
Oh, man. That's commitment.
He says bang for your buck, it's about the same, and you're not blowing out your veins. You do have to stick something in your ass, though, so that's a bummer.
This is a functioning adult who's out there. He's got a job. Or...
He is, John. The level of he's so much higher functioning than you. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm just wondering.
He could buy you and sell you, John.
It's not impossible.
Isn't that ridiculous that some man that shoots fucking dope up his ass can buy you and sell you? Doesn't that make you want to try a little harder?
It's not encouraging.
No, it's not. He'll have a baby thermometer up his ass and buy you and sell you.
Is he doing it every day, or is this sort of just
I don't
a couple
know.
times a month?
I don't keep track. No, he's people don't do dope once a month, bro.
Probably not. That's a good point.
It's kind of a fucking regular thing. I don't know if you know how fucking withdrawals work.
Well, they are saying here this blue light idea, many public health experts oppose the practice, saying blue lights make people more likely to hurt themselves, and it stigmatizes those who are junkies.
Oh, stigmatizes those who are junkies. Oh, I'm tired of these feelings. Aren't you tired of feelings? Like everything, this whole world is modeled around like making people feel welcome and their feelings not hurt. You don't want to make someone dyslexic feel dumb, or someone fat feel fucking fat, or someone fucking stupid feel like a dumbass. Can we just be regular? Oh, we don't want to put the blue light on because the junkie's feelings might get hurt.
Could put him in a spiral.
He goes in, the blue light. Oh, I'm a junkie. Oh.
Nobody likes me.
Now what? Now I'm a dude.
Right.
I'm going to go eat my feelings. I can't fit in a plane seat. Now I'm alienated. This really sucks. They won't let me bring my dog on the plane now. When do we become such fucking weak? We will crumble from within. That's how America will fall. We will crumble from within. No outside force will get us. We will kill ourselves. This bitch ass shit. Don't want to make the junkies feel. Don't want to alienate the fucking dope fiends.
Well, if you had a store, would you put blue lights in your bathroom?
No, I don't like blue lights. I don't like the way it looks. But I also wouldn't let motherfuckers piss in my store without fucking buying something, depending on the neighborhood either.
Boy, I went into a Starbucks bathroom over the weekend.
It was gnarly.
No kidding.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
yeah. I stand behind Starbucks with that shit, man. Like, buy something. Like, I've been in the Starbucks. Yo, you ever, the Rite Aid bathroom by my house? Fucking shit on the walls. It smells like just fucking butthole and wood chips. It's fucking awful. Just the grime. Like, people are fucking animals, dude. Fucking animals.
I can't imagine doing that. I'm not perfect, but it's just...
Dog, they're living on the streets, man. Like, they got nothing to lose. They're in there taking a fucking hobo bath. They bathing that shit up. Fucking dick hair everywhere. All in the sink. Ugh. And every time I'm in line, there's always some fucking lunatic yelling, having a argument with an imaginary person. And like the last time I was buying something there, I was like, man, every time I'm in here, someone's yelling. And the guy wouldn't even acknowledge, the dude working there wouldn't even acknowledge it. He was like, it's like, bro, it's not you. It's not your fault. Sorry that you work here, bro. Give me another one.
I've got some energy-saving hacks that you can look at for your house or apartment, which will lower your bills this summer.
Hey, let's lower them bills.
All right, so they're saying here the average family spends about nearly $2,000 a year on utility bills, but you can do things like dust and clean your appliances, Cleaning out debris from vents, grates, coils.
Okay.
Also, if you can, dry your clothes outside. Don't use your dryer, but clean that up as well. This one is a little strange. You should take a look at your ceiling fan if you have one. You should direct your ceiling fan in a counterclockwise direction. And the circulation of the airflow can save you up to $165 in energy costs. I didn't know you could reverse those things.
I don't know. Why counterclockwise? What does that do?
So it looks as though for cooling effect during the summer, your fan, it pushes the air down. If you look over, there's a handy little... But, I mean, is that normal? Do you have a ceiling fan? Can you just reverse it?
I don't know.
I didn't know that was an option. I just
got box fans. My one box fan died too. R.I.P. It was a good box fan. It was with me for like 6 years. I'm a proponent of box fans. They're the best, hands down. Bang for your buck.
Yeah, but it sort of takes out the window.
It's $20. You put it in your fucking window, and then you blow in the fucking air. $20, and then they last for like 30 fucking years.
You blow it in or out?
Depends on the day.
All right.
Depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, I got it blowing in. Give me something else.
I can give you some good news. Or do you want to hear about fishy vaginas?
Fishy vaginas!
All right, so if your vagina smells...
It does. My vagina does smell, John.
Right.
It smells like a dick.
They're saying it
looks like one, too. Wait, I got a dick.
So specifically, though, they're saying here the sashimi odor. The most common reason is bacterial vaginosis.
The old BV, as we call it in the industry.
Does this happen all the time?
There's only been a couple girls that I fucked with.
And this happens...
The last girl I fucked with, she was Filipino, and then it smelled like a Filipino house in her pussy. Like her pussy smelled like her mom was cooking fish. It was like meta.
Did she take care of that?
I went and got a rag and like wiped her fucking shit. I wiped it.
That didn't really do anything, though, did it?
Not much. I wrote about that one in Hummingbird.
So what happens is too much harmful bacteria in your vagina overwhelms the good bacteria, and so your pH is off, and you have some itchiness, pain, burning.
How do you get your pH back on? What do you do? Put yogurt on that shit?
No. I wish you would stop saying stuff like that.
Put honey on your vagina? Honey and yogurt?
You should go to the doctor.
There's got to be a garlic? There's got to be a better way. Why are you always trying to send someone to the doctor? You see me go to the doctor. They do nothing for me. They've done nothing.
Well, they're saying specifically, clearly you don't want to douche to fix this problem.
No, douching is bad.
Does anyone still do that? And if you're going to wash it, don't insert soap in your vagina. That would be a mistake.
On the outside.
That's correct. But also, if your vagina smells, you could have trichomoniasis. It is a common sexually transmitted infection caused by a parasite. And you'll have this foul-smelling vagina.
Any home remedies for that shit? You see any?
Negative. They're saying go to the doctor. I mean, they're just saying...
You just believe in doctors.
Yes, I do. Yes,
you believe in
do.
medicine.
Absolutely.
What would you have done if you were born in the 1800s, John?
I would ask someone who seemed smart what they did to solve my fishy vagina.
Because there's for thousands and thousands of years, there's fishy vaginas, and they had to do something to cure it before there was doctors. Do you know who sponsored medical schools? Pharmacies, like pharmaceutical companies.
Because they have or needed antibiotics.
They had shit to sell, so they were the look it up.
But really, they're saying
it says number one if you take more apple cider vinegar.
If you drink apple cider vinegar, yeah, buddy.
And yogurt, it says eat yogurt.
Hey,
I thought you were saying insert yogurt in your vagina.
No.
No.
I was saying
That's
insert.
what are you saying?
Well, whatever. I'll take half the win on that.
It says, do not insert apple cider vinegar into your pussy. It's too strong.
Yeah, it's...
Or do the right thing.
Salad dressing. Like Caesar salad.
Or you can buy probiotics.
There you go.
No.
Yes.
Fine.
No, I don't believe in probiotics.
No.
That's what's helping my tummy right now.
Is it really working?
Yeah, I was fucked. I'm like, I can actually like function a bit. I'm not like great, but it's better than before. Ha 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 ha.
So they are saying if you take antibiotics for your BV, avoid drinking booze.
Give me some good news, Johnny.
And now, time for good news.
All right, so it looks like some Japanese fans at the World Cup, they're getting some attention because they cleaned up after themselves recently. And they just went around. I've got some videos of them in the stadium.
Those Japanese showing up, everybody.
Picking up trash.
Felicitaciones. Muchas gracias. Mire lo que están haciendo los japoneses, porque ganaron, pero mire lo que están haciendo. Felicitaciones. Felicito. Ganaron.
Speak American.
Miren todos recogiendo la basura los japoneses.
I don't understand what he's saying to me, but I'm threatened. I'm taking his disrespect. Speak American.
So they even brought these bags, and they went through.
What's wrong with them?
When you're in a stadium, you just leave trash around?
I throw out my own trash, but I also understand that people actually have a job to clean up the trash, so I let them do their job. I'm way into letting people do what they're hired to do.
Seems like a nice gesture, I guess.
We've gone over this before. No, I'll bag the groceries. No, there's a fucking grocery bagger. Bag my fucking groceries. It's that's what I'm being charged for. Next. That's why Aldi's cheaper, because you got to bag your own shit. Next. No, let me do it. I'm a good person. Next. Whatever. Good for you, Japanese people. You cleaned up after the whole stadium. Is Japan even in the world? Are they in it?
Yeah, it looks like they're still alive.
Well, maybe they'll win because they have such fucking nice fans
out there with the blue bags.
That doesn't make up for the raping of Korea, guys.
Whoa.
Clean up all the trash in the world doesn't make up for Korea rape. The bayonets, I heard about that shit.
Did not see this coming.
Oh, they're savvy, Davis Jr. They're savage as fuck, son. Whatever everybody was. All right, man, that was the news.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
All right, man, that was the show. Shout out to the Company Man for coming in. If you want to see more of the Company Man stuff, you can go on YouTube. He's always breaking down different rap things at the Company Man on everything. On the boards is Chris, producer, Alex, and John, associate producer.
Keenan.
Fucking blanked it, bro. Sorry, I just started zoning out. Shout out to Keenan. And Jet on the phones. Fucking stuck on dumb. All right, that was the show. Tune in tomorrow for more All Out Show. My name is Jude. I'm a Libra.